What's up, everybody? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Bulls Nation, the Chicago Bulls picked up a well-needed victory against the Detroit Pistons in this game. It kicks off a very strong and very long week for the Chicago Bulls, where we're going to be seeing back-to-back performances, and we're going to be seeing a lot of this Bulls team. And it had to start off well. We had a long break this time out, and thankfully we got the job done in this game against the Pistons. Before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls game today, your player of the game, your thoughts and opinions on how well the Bulls played this time out. We won this game 119 to 108, and again, the Pistons right now are 2-9, and one of their victories is over the Chicago Bulls. But the Pistons today had a lot of people out of their team, and again, I think you saw firsthand the issues that the Pistons have. Their offense was not necessarily amazing to watch. There was a lot of stagnation. There was a lot of air balls. There was a lot of bad shots, and the Bulls themselves had a competitive game this time out. There were some couple of things I want to talk about, both in the positive and the negative connotations of the Chicago Bulls. But a win is the most important thing for the Bulls. We'll take it in our stride and we'll move on happily, knowing that we took this game against the Pistons and now we've got a massive game against the Bucks coming up. The positives of this game, well, of course, the ball was moving a little bit better today. I mean, DeMar got involved, Zach got involved, and Vooch got involved in this game. But guys like Ayo had a massive factor in this game. Kobe White, again, I said this in the live stream. How did Kobe White get 7 assists? How? I did not notice one of those assists. And it's some of those basic passes that allows him to get really good stats and really good, I guess, impacts in the game, even when we don't necessarily see it firsthand. Sometimes the eyes are deceiving. And then you look at the stats and you're thinking, how? I don't understand how it happened, but it happened. And I'm very thankful that it happened as well. But then you turn to some of the other guys as well. Again, I thought guys like Andre Drummond, the fact that we saw Nikola Vucevic and Andre Drummond both have double-double performances in this game is fantastic. It's amazing to see, and it shows the impact that our bench made. It shows the impact that the starters made. It was a good all-around game for the Chicago Bulls. 119 points in 4 quarters is obviously a very good sight to see, but there were some key worries, and I guess the biggest key worry is the amount of offensive rebounds Detroit had and the amount of second chance opportunities that they had because of that. I mean, Asus Thompson had, 12, 13 rebounds in this game, had about 11 of them in the first half. That's ridiculous to see from a player of a rookie stature. And he made a big impact today. But guys like Isaiah Stewart, guys like James Wiseman, all these guys made impacts on the glass. And Detroit definitely dominated the offensive glass today. So you got to give them fair play in that recognition. They did do well in that department. And the hustle plays, in my opinion, actually hurt the Bulls. And that's the type of thing, if you see constantly every single game, you will lose more games than you win. Because if teams are outworking you on that side of the ball and in those departments, it speaks for itself. How do you expect the Bulls to win if other teams are working harder? But thankfully, Detroit did struggle today. Of course, the Bulls as well. We did a good job without Alex Caruso in the team as well. And you just got to take that win. Standard performance, expected win, expected outcome. I'm glad to see the guys got involved in this game. So there's not really too much else to say. Honestly, I like DeMar DeRozan's performance a lot. He, in my opinion, was a standout guy. I think he had 29 points on the night. Was fantastic in terms of the field goal percentage this time around. Definitely his best game of the season, which I love to see. And we need to see more of that from DeMar DeRozan. Again, his shot selection is often questionable. Sometimes he does slow the pace down. Sometimes he does get himself in a bit of trouble when it comes to, obviously, how everybody else wants to play and how DeMar DeRozan wants to play. However the case may be, with the amount of shots that he takes per game, it makes things a lot easier for the Chicago Bulls if he's to make those shots. And so far this season, he has not been very good for the Chicago Bulls. We have to be honest with ourselves when we say that. DeMar DeRozan has struggled. He struggled from the field. He struggled in terms of points. He struggled in terms of shot selection. He struggled in terms of defense. There's not much you can say about that tonight. DeMar DeRozan had 4 or 5 blocks in the game, 29 points, and fantastic efficiency. Great game for DeMar DeRozan. Good game from Ayo Dosunmu. Again, I think he only missed 1 or 2 shots in the game. 12 points. Really stepped up when we needed him. When Caruso was out. Caruso's been phenomenal this season. Ayo steps in and has an equally great game. for himself. That's fantastic to see. Deadly in transition. Was able to make mid-ranges. Was really good defensively. He had 4 steals on the night. Great game from Io. Great game from Drummond. Great game from Vooch towards the end. 10 points in the 4th quarter. Love to see that. A lot to like about this game. Again, you got to keep in mind who we're versing. You got to keep in mind that the Bulls were not perfect either in this game. But again, you have to beat what's put in front of you. It's a simple saying. And most importantly, you have to defend home court. We did well today. Let's hope that can carry over throughout the week. What do you guys think about the game? My must improve, I think, might be Patrick Williams. I like that he got to the line today, Patrick Williams, but he missed a couple of those free throws. And again, I think in terms of actual shots in the game, he only had 2 that really counted. The other shots were, fouls and going to the line and stuff of that nature. But again, I would say him. But yeah, there's not much there for the must improve. I mean, Torrey Craig only had 3 points, I believe, in this game. Patrick Williams didn't have a great game. Javon Carter, I think, could have done a little bit better today. He got absolutely swatted in one of the plays in this game. It is what it is. I picked one, but there is a couple you could pick from in terms of selection. My player of the game is DeMar DeRozan. Again, 29 points, great efficiency, good blocks, good defense. Not much to complain about from DeMar DeRozan's standpoint whatsoever. With that being said, we've got a back-to-back game against the Milwaukee Bucks coming up very, very shortly. This is away from home. We'll be traveling to Milwaukee, not too far away from my understanding, which is good. But Milwaukee is a threat. They've got Giannis and Dame. They've got a very good team around them. It's a different look Milwaukee Bucks, so we don't really know what to expect from how the Bulls will match up with them. But we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a big game. Hopefully Alex Caruso will be available to play for that one because we're going to need some defense in this team. And we'll just see how it goes. With that being said, I will end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Drop a like and a follow. And or subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the next Chicago Bulls video. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care. And peace.